and welcome to Pro Wrestling Smoke. Episode 18 it's better to be late than never, don't you think? So that's right, people. This is where I bring the smoke to pro wrestling. You feel what I'm saying? This is my pro wrestling podcast, part of the STO Smoke This Over podcast network. You know what I'm saying? And I'm Kevin Over Summer Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, all my links / Porn Rap Star. I'll tell you about the sponsors. Tell you this wonderful show. Past that apparel. You can find them on T Public, baby. Smokekind.com, the king of THCA, and it gets mailed to your door. Use referral link to check out wonderful discounts and sales that they're having right now for their THC products. As well as, last but not least, Sarah J CBD, pain relief and self-care products. Please use the promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order from Sarah J CBD. I'm talking about bath bombs. I'm talking about pain cream, CBD. Yes. Weed is used for more than just getting high, people. And trust me, they even got something for your sex. You even got lube. So please use BOBBIE to get 10% off of your next order of Sarah J CBD. Calm and tell my life. What's going on, my pro wrestling smokers? You know what I'm saying? And I know the views been going up for this. Motherfuckers actually want to hear what I got to say about pro wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, so much has happened. First of all, I heard about a major announcement supposed to be coming down the pike about pay-per-views on Max for AEW. And I've been hearing speculations about what it's technically supposed to be is that they're going to give a discount to the subscribers on Max. If y'all think it's going to hurt their money, their viewership, there's your counter programming. Because one is going to bring traffic to Max. You're going to make more people subscribe. Plus, the question is, will this discount be used with the people on Prime? Because Prime has Max as an extension. So I'm curious about that. Or do you have to be actually subscribed to Max directly to get the discount? But anyway, making it a discount for subscribers, it's going to make more motherfuckers get the pay-per-view. It'll make me get the pay-per-view because I don't want to spend $50 damn on the pay-per-view. I'm already paying for Max. I would like for it to be $20. You got me there. Hell, I pay $20 to goddamn motherfucking rent a movie or own the bitch. So I would love for that to be the case. And two, trust me, WWE trying to do everything to get AEW out of that pay-per-view model. Because they know that is what keeping AEW afloat is that people are willing to pay for the product. So if they think that people ain't going to watch Wrestlepalooza and watch AEW, oh, by the way, AEW, there's no rerun. You have to, I can rerun Wrestlepalooza because, yeah, it's on the app, but give it a second, I can go back and rewind it. See, y'all didn't think about that, but I digress. Man, so it was a lot that happened this weekend. We had the Paris, Clash of Paris, which I'm going to get to in a minute. I'm going to talk about AEW, what's been going on over there. But first off, I got to go here because, if I'm going to talk, Ashe is always first, people. I'm sorry. Ashe Wrestling is always first. They are having their show this weekend. I think, let me make sure this is exact. This Saturday, September 6th. And we have a full card. And let me tell you what it's going to be, what's going to go down out this piece. Well, now what has happened?
Ashe Wrestling. It is I, your leader, your reigning and defending inaugural and greatest Ashe Men's Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Darius Carter. And we're going to jump right into it. Ashe 10 and the contract. The topic of the table, the discussion all over social media, the posts, the comments, the likes, discussing this contract that I was presented during a live professional wrestling event. Unheard of. It was a conspiracy, the collusion and the culture. Caprice Coleman, the commissioner, and the Ashe board of directors signing off on this with Billy Dixon to take a shot at your champion, to bring him to his knees before his people. A humbling blow, right? So look what I did. I converted all of that. I turned it into success when I successfully retained this championship against Jordan Holt, who would have never made it out of his block in the tournament anyway, had he made it to his match. And then Yaya going on to face him later in the night, taking a walk, a voluntary walk, and less money at the pay window, because I shouldn't have been competing 2 times in one night anyway. So since we're here to make decisions, and since we're going to talk about contracts, I'm going to talk about my contract and how I have a limited set of dates with Ashe. Well, Ashe, you went and used 2 of those dates in one fell swoop. So I counteract with this. October 18th, Darius Carter, Billy Dixon for the Ashe Men's Heavyweight Championship, and that will be the next time you see me, because I withdraw my name from active competition on September 6th. I will not be appearing. I will not be at Ashe 11. Cause and effect.
Now let's talk about it. I like it. One, the card is already stacked once I tell you what the card is. 2, it's going to make close to midnight, because that's going to be the name of the next one. More people are going to go watch. They're going to go check it out. They're going to go see it more, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be an angle that's going to go down at this show. And because Darius Carter is the Moriarty of pro wrestling, the Black Moriarty. You feel me? He's a Moriarty of pro wrestling. He's a sly dog. Now, he also said that his protege, Rembrandt, will not be in the building either. I'm pretty sure Billy Dixon will be in the building. I'm wondering if there might be an impromptu match. I don't know. You feel me? But I like what they're doing with this. Because see, people gotta understand they don't have a weekly show. So when you're talking about the booking and the storyline, you kind of got to use social media. You got to stretch it out. You feel me? And also, you making the fact that he said that he has limited dates, you're making the Ashe title even more special, because that means now, we ain't gonna see him a lot. So when he do appear, we better show up. So yeah, I kind of like the way they did that to make you want to go see the next show even more, and also to extend the feud between him and Billy Dixon. You know, and even to cause more heat. So yeah. Now back to this. What is the match? Well, let's begin here. We have a tag match coming up as Keith Mack. This is a pre-show special match. Keith Mack and Zulu King will go against Ashton Starr and Zamir. If y'all have seen Ashton Starr, he is and his assistant. His assistant got physical in the last match, so I'm looking forward to this match. It's going to be interesting. I see Ashton Starr and them winning this. And like I said, let me see it. What was it? Yeah, Keith Mack and the Zulu King. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, I've seen Ashley Starr and I see Samir interfered in the last match that he had, which was against Keith Mack. So they're furthering the feud between Keith Mack and Ashley Starr, and they added a new wrinkle to it with Zulu King. So I think Ashley Starr gonna get the win on this one. If not, they're gonna give it back to Keith. But some tell me Ashley Starr gonna win this one, and which is gonna set up another match between him and Keith Mack. So that's just my thought. Now, next up, we have the annual team versus team. Team NC versus Team DC. Team MC will be comprised of Dante Khalifa, who won a match during the pre-show. Soulfly Manny Lowe, who actually is the 5-star pro wrestling heavyweight champion and one of the budding rookies and independent guys down here. And the monster himself, Bojack, who is Mr. DPW, former DPW, first DPW World Heavyweight Champion. I dare say a top contender for both the Pan-African title as well as the Ashe title. And I dare say, I think this is his debut. Please pay attention to this man. He's a monster. Then we have Jaquan Anderson. Now from DC, we have Mr. Grimm, who you have seen on NWA Power. Il O'Neill, who wrestles for, I think was it Fight Pro. I think he holds a title. What's his name? Andino, and also someone that you saw in NWA Power, Prophetic Moses, who was actually him and Grimm was a part of the Crockett Cup recently. So the last time Team NC won, I don't know, because there's a lot of meat on this in this match. Team NC, I think they might let Team DC win this. I think Team DC might win this. Because two of the bigger names is on there. I wouldn't be mad. Of course, I'm going for NC, but some tell me that last time NC won, I think they're going to have DC win this one. It's going to be a very good match. It's going to be a physical matchup. One of the most physical 8-man tags that you're probably going to see, even more probably physical than that of the hardcore match that they had, where the Ugly Gang went against you get the drift. All right. Next up, this is a match that is King of NC, in my opinion. We have the gifted one Yaya going against the current DPW National Heavyweight Champion, the Ring Warrior LeBron Cozone. Now, top contender for both the Ashe title as well as Pan-African. He actually had a title shot at the Pan-African title. I dare say a prospect for the bigger companies. You're going to see Power versus High Flying. This is going to be a damn good barn burner of a match. I don't know who's going to win this one. Honestly, this is a toss-up because you got Yaya and then, of course, you got K-Zone. So, I think Yaya going to get the win because I think they're setting up Yaya to be the next contender for the Ashe title. That's if Darius Carter get past Billy Dixon. But I think that's going to happen. Or Yaya to get a shot at the Pan-African. I wouldn't be mad at Cozone one. You feel me? So, there you go. Next up, this is a big one. Let's see what else we got here. All right, we'll get to that in a second. We have frontman Jai C looking to get payback for losing to Darius Lockhart in the first round of the Ashe men's heavyweight title. He challenged him at the last show. This is gonna be a good match. The last match I didn't get a chance to see it, but for the match that I saw with Jai C and Darius Lockhart, with the last of knowing of both of these guys, it's gonna be a barn burner, a back and forth. I think Jai C might get his win back. Darius can take the loss, and I think I would love to see this feud get built. I would like to see this feud more. Because if Darius wins, what's the point of having a third match? So I think Josh should win on some dubious means to further his descent in becoming a heel. And like I said, I kind of see Darius giving him that win back to further their feud. That's just me. All right. All right. Now, next up, the match supposed to went down, but damn, I've been waiting for this. The audacity going against the Ugly Gang. And the crew that is going to go against them will be, I think let's see here, the Cream Pie Poppy. I think. Let me take a look. Yeah, I think the Cream Pie Poppy. Yeah, okay. Him and Zay Vega, with Hope will probably be on the ringside, will go against the Audacity, where Saeed Ali Sabah and his brother Treehouse Lee. Now, this is going to be a banging ass tag match, people. The single match between Vega and Treehouse Lee was a barn burner. Treehouse Lee is a beast. That dude is kind of like he can. Let's just be honest. The dude, his offense, he just come with offense out of the blink of an eye. So you got the big man, small man dynamic against the Audacity. Also, we start to see the formation of a tag team division, because at some point we got to have an Ashe tag team champion. And I dare say I wouldn't be surprised if Audacity be the tag champs. Sabat is a high flyer. He can go with the best of them. This is going to be a very good match. Because when you think about them, the Ugly Gang, you got Culture Inc. I don't know what other tag teams that they may have come in for Ashe, but I'm just sitting here thinking myself, this might be a match tonight. I ain't even gonna lie. Who I think gonna win this? The Audacity defeated Culture Inc. To further the Audacity's beef, and then also low key the beef that they're developing with Caprice Coleman, the Audacity should win, because I'm seeing Caprice Coleman and his son having a match against the Audacity in the future, as well as furthering the beef between these guys, period. I'm looking forward to this. Oh yeah. I might have to come back and follow some of these guys. Now, after that, we have the Fatal 4-Way for the women's title, right? Now, because I talked about it the last show, one of the original combatants wasn't able to make it due to whatever. We're having a match with Maya World, who has been turning up on the indies lately. I think she had actually been on AEW at one point, against Aaliyah James. We're gonna take a look at Maya World. You know, I showed you her. You know what I'm saying? She's a beast when it comes to this. Gorgeous too. But don't let the beauty fool you. She gets down in the ring. Look at that. Yeah. 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 You get my point.
Oh, but speaking of the stars, Space Jesus, she was going. Whoa!
This gets Billy Starks.
She was going for a lot.
So, and once again, gorgeous young lady, beautiful. So she'll be going against Leah James, another beautiful young lady who has been making a name for herself in the independents. Quality. I'm sitting here looking, trying to see if I can see something.
Are you gonna be? 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 Are you gonna be?
The way it is.
Are you gonna be?
You take a program. So when we talking about, I think, shorter than raps around the world. I'm trying to get this one to play. And of course, I don't need to say no more, people. I keep telling y'all, the women can wrestle and they're gorgeous.
We have got the dream team of commentary here. My name is Connor Bailey. I'm joined by Lucy Simons and Jetta. And we have got quite a matchup for you, starting off with Leah James. We have got the dream team of commentary here. My name is Connor Bailey. I'm joined by Lucy Simons.
So these are not two slouches, people. You have two world travelers battling for the Ashe title. Let's start playing. Battling for the Ashe title, people. So the winner of that match, which I think will probably be Maya World. Some tell me Maya World is going to win this match, which will now make it Charity King versus Maya World versus Savannah Evans versus Karen Boom Boom Renee. Now, who's going to win this? I told you before, Charity King is going to be our first Ashe Women's Champ. It's going to be a great match. Trust and freaking believe that. It's going to be a barn burner, a banger. Yes, I'm just putting it out there. Now, the King returns. Cedric Alexander be talking his shit, saying that the independence ain't nothing. And he bothered Iron Maxwell. Fast as hell, Iron Maxwell. This is going to be a high flyer match. Cedric Alexander has trained Isaiah Maxwell. This is going to be a back and forth, very good matchup. I would like to see a return match between Yaya and Cedric Alexander. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if that ends up being a number one contenders match for either the Ashe title or the Pan-African. But that's down the line. Cedric Alexander will win this match. I think Iron Maxwell is going to make his name with this. It's going to be a back and forth, a great match, trust and believe. I'm looking forward to it, but I see Cedric Alexander getting the win on this. All right. And then the Pan-African World title is on the line. Bishop Khan, who we will discuss later, will be defending the title against Isaiah Broner. Now, if y'all remember Isaiah Broner, he had a match against a.k.a. Pineapple Pete Suge D. And Khan interfered. So this is Broner getting his chance to get payback and a shot at the belt. Suge D is going to be in the building. So I have a feeling that we're going to see interference, controversy, and I smell a three-way dance for the Pan-African title in the future. Khan retains. Dubious means maybe because of Suge D or what have you interfering, but I do see Khan retaining and this becoming a three-way dance down the line. I like Isaiah Broner. He's a beast. He's a monster. The girl that he rides with, she's a good wrestler. She had done Arshay. I'm hoping to see. I hope to see what else is going to happen on Arshay. What else they're going to have booked by the time this show drops. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm so ready for this. You know what I'm saying? I hate that John Gresham was not able to make it. And the girl that supposed to be in there was Jada Stone. So, and I'm sorry she's going to be there. But, yeah, people, I'm looking forward to Ashe 11. It will be this weekend, this Saturday. I'm waiting to hear if they're going to have it on YouTube for people to watch. And then if that's the case, I will stream it on X as well as Facebook. Might even do it on Instagram. I'm thinking about it. Or if they do a pay-per-view, I'm going to find the money to get the pay-per-view so I can stream it to you people. So, because y'all need to see this all-black wrestling. Y'all need to watch it. Y'all need to watch it. So, now, let's get to it. Clash in Paris. Now, the big news that came out is that finally what everyone's been saying the obvious should have been the man team up with her man. Becky Lynch helped her husband retain his title. And this past Monday night, berated CM Punk. Now, interesting, SmackDown's going to be coming out of Chicago. We've been hearing rumors and rumblings that since CM Punk being back, everybody wants AJ Lee back. Well, we might be getting that. Because let's be honest, someone brought up a good point. The Seth and Punk feud been going for 2 years. We need something to spice it up. And WrestlePalooza wants a marquee matchup because they're going against All In. What more marquee than a mixed tag match where Seth Rollins and his wife goes against CM Punk and his wife, AJ Lee, who happens to be a former Divas champion, and people been begging this girl to come back to wrestling. She writes for WoW. I think she still writes for WoW. And I'm pretty sure she stay in shape. Now, would this lead to AJ Lee coming back full time? I wonder. because a lot of people want to see her come back. I like to see her come back. AJ Lee was good. The crazy chick. I remember when CM Punk said, yeah, when AJ Lee was in his face, he was like, you got to dig crazy chicks. AJ Lee was damn good. Damn good wrestler. Paige was the one that beat AJ Lee. That's how Paige got on. That's how we found out about Paige. The first lady to hold both the NXT title and the women's title. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. On top of that, number with Sheamus, and I wonder what they're gonna do with Sheamus and Rusev, because Rusev won. Sheamus came back and attacked him last night. I wonder how far they're gonna take this rivalry. And is this going to be a situation where it's a best of 7 or anything of that nature? So I'm curious about seeing what's going to happen with that. Also, John Cena defeats Logan Paul, which was in so many ways hilarious. It was a good match, people. I'm not even going to lie. It was a good match. I can't be mad about it. It was a damn good match. It's just funny to see John Cena do a Code Red and do some of the shit that he do. You know what I'm saying? So I just found that like hilarious. I think it's gonna be in Chicago. They have not announced a match for WrestlePalooza with him, but I think that we're gonna get him and Brock Lesnar. So, and they had also announced the women's title being on the line with Io Sky and Stephanie Flair, which is going to be funny because they now got the storyline with Io Sky is now about to fall out with her Japanese sisters, Asuka and Kairi Sane. And actually, it's really going to be Io Sky versus Asuka. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing happening. And I think also Rhea Ripley going to be involved in some way. The Dominic Mysterio, I think they building something with Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano. I don't know where they're heading with this because I know that they're trying to incorporate with AAA. Plus, we got Worlds Collide coming up where he's going for the AAA title for the Mega Champion Championship. The Mega Champion become Mega Champion. And we still got the beef with him and AJ Styles, which I'm pretty sure either AJ Styles now is going to want to get his hands on American Grande. Also, you're still going to have Dragon Lee dealing with him as well as so forth. Because we also have not the New Day, but the Judgment Day dealing with that. With Penta. Which, where are they going to put Penta and Phoenix together? I'm just saying. I'm like, you got Penta beefing with the tag champs. When we going to have the Lucha Bros? You ain't really doing too much with Phoenix on SmackDown. Now, it's supposed to be Phoenix and it was saying, yeah, and Andrade. But right now, the way you set it up is that we're having these guys beef with the Judgment Day. Tag titles are involved. This is the perfect time to put the Lucha Bros together. Hell, you put the Usos back together, which I'll get to in a minute. So now, Okay, Nikki Bella lost, so I don't know what they're gonna do with Nikki Bella. The Intercontinental title, the Women's Intercontinental title. I'm curious to see who is going to be the one that's gonna be, because I'm they can't put Becky in a feud for the Intercontinental title with this coming down the pike. So is AJ Lee is going to be, because if they have the tag match and AJ Lee gets the pin, which I'm predicting, is this going to set up the Intercontinental title being on the line between AJ Lee and, because that has to, we can't have a one-off with just AJ Lee. I'm sorry. So I think it's going to be a deal made where she's going to be around for at least a year or two. Now, well, no, Penta dealing with, I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. He's dealing with a New Day. I'm like I said, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the AJ Styles in the Intercontinental title, as well as American Grande, and who else going to get pulled into this. Judgment Day, who did Judgment Day go against in Raw? Well, I don't know. They were, anyway. Who else? Damn it, this is just unfucking believable. It's like, hold on, wait a second. Hold on. Clash Appearance. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's go. All right, so I can actually. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I knew somebody I forgot. Roman Reigns. Even though he choked out Paul Heyman, he gets taken off of TV due to the fact he about to do these movies. Love the way they took him off TV. And then, of course, the next night, Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman did their thing. And now we have the Usos reuniting to go against the Monsters of Division. So, right now, that's what WWE looking like it's shaping up. Wrestlepalooza, which seems to be the next big thing that's happening, we're going to have the Usos go against Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. The United States title will be back on the line because Solo Sikoa, who got himself involved this past Monday, he now will have to will try to get his title back, which I'm pretty sure they're going to set this up for Wrestlepalooza as well. So Wrestlepalooza is actually coming together a little earlier than right off the bat from this past Raw. You know, do I think that Wrestlepalooza is going to make people not want to get an AEW pay-per-view? No, I don't think that's going to be the case. No. Let's not pretend like that's going to happen. So, now, if they don't do AJ Lee, then it has to be Natty. Because they've been setting up Natty to have issues with Becky Lynch, who's been avoiding Natty. But I'm sorry, it wouldn't hit the same if it ain't AJ Lee. That's just my opinion. So that's WWE. Let's talk NXT for a second, right? Uber Femi will be going against Ricky Starks. Javon Evans, I hate that he didn't win that match. I don't think he even showed up this show. Dark State, after winning the tag titles, definitely after winning the tag titles, showing their dominance. They actually got a 8-man tag coming up, which they are staying in 8-man tags. It's like, but I'm glad the Dark State finally got the tag titles. Tyra May Lee, whatever her name, Tyra, goddamn, I can't think of her fucking name. Anyway, she got her win back after being pinned by Chelsea Green by defeating Alba Fire. So are we setting up a feud between Chelsea Green and her? Boy, they really got high. They really look highly on Shorty if they're giving you one of the main rosters to work with. Plus, Avion, whatever his name is, I'm curious to see if they're going to further the feud between him and Ethan Page. And if not, is Ethan Page, who is Ethan Page's next opponent going to be? Could you throw Javon Evans into that? Because we did put a pin into that feud. And Javon Evans did lose. And Javon Evans just lost the world title match. So, yeah, okay. The women's title, Lola Vice, is the number one contender. She had a very good match. Booker T, I swear, boy, I didn't think he could have an orgasm with some of these girls. He went nuts with Lola Vice, man. I was like, damn, dude. Oh my God. So, and plus, I think Josh Briggs, I think they're going to set up the feud between him and Josh Briggs. There's some people we haven't seen in a minute, but I think they're going to have Ricky Starks win the belt. Because whether we have him go against Obafemi. Obafemi been champ for going on close to 1,000 days. So, they allowed him to get past that. Well, not 1,000. I don't know, not 1,000 days, but he been champ for a minute. But yeah, I think they might let Ricky Starks win. We also seen the furthering of Blake Monroe and the juggernaut Jordan Grace, where Kalani Jordan picked up a win over Blake Monroe. And I'm sorry, I don't think Blake is having the same effect that she did with AEW. It ain't hitting the same. So I'm wondering when they're going to have this rematch between her and the Juggernaut. So, and her and the Juggernaut, what have you. So, I'm just curious. I'm just, and plus on top of that, they had the blindfold match. I don't even want to talk about that. It was nice. It was cute that they had the shit, but I don't want to talk about that blindfold match, man. It's not. No, it's not. No. So now, some nice guy streamed on YouTube Ring of Honor. So I happened to saw what happened on Ring of Honor. I saw that we have new Ring of Honor. 6-man tags. As Shane Taylor's crew has now finally got some belts. The infantry finally got some goddamn belts. We had to start, which they defeated Sammy Kavar and Devon Eriks. But Sammy Kavar, because he was one half the tag champs, he had a chance to retain the tag titles as long as he has a partner. His partner was Roosh. They defeated the Outrunners. I like it. I like Sammy Kavar as a fucking heel. I am sorry. He is not a face. when he becomes the AEW champion, whatever that may be, he needs to be a heel. I like that he's with Roosh. I like that he's with El Denable, LIJ. I'm just saying. Let me write this damn blunt. Stop playing. I love it. Or my boy. I'm just saying. So, of course, Mia Shirakawa did not defeat the Forever Champion. Which made sense because she got to defend that belt because she's the interim television champion. Bandito retained in a very interesting and very good match. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that. And Pro Dito, since they're now tag champs. Now, this brings us to AEW. Now, Tony Khan is leaning into the Don Callis family. Feeling like I'm looking at Memphis and the Hart family. Don Callis said that one of his members will get a shot at Hangman Page. We done set it up now. We done set up the feud between Hangman Page and Don Callis family. Now, adding in Kenny Omega. Once again, I can tell y'all, put a pin in it, booking. So who's going to be the guy that's going to challenge him? If I were Tony, I would do it that every other for the next 3 big shows, it need to be a Callis guy. Actuality, make it Okada. Page be the one to beat Okada. Not for a title. You feel me? But he defeats Okada. But I think the first person going to get the title shot is either Alexander. It damn sure ain't going to be Takeshita, because Takeshita right now, they got his focus on the New Japan Pro title. And at some point, he'll be kicked out of the Dark House family because he's going to have an issue with Okada. So, now, if they do the booking right, Okada get the title shot, Takeshita going to feel some type of way. Technically, Okada should get the title shot because he hasn't lost. I mean, seriously. It makes sense. Heyman get the first victory on Okada. Takeshita feels some type of way because Okada got the title shot. And then he either, now, this if Takeshita wins the New Japan Pro Wrestling title. Now, do I think he's going to win it? Good possibility, because they put the belt back on Zack Zerber Jr. But to put it back on him just for Takeshita to take it off, even though Takeshita does have a contract in New Japan, I'm just saying. But normally, if you win the G1, you kind of do end up becoming champ. It's very rare that the G1 winner didn't win. So, to me, I think it will be Okada first, but some tell me they're even going to do Alexander, which wouldn't make sense because Alexander has not have a winning record. Well, I don't think in singles. So, plus once again, Okada took out Swerve Strickland. So it makes sense for Okada to be the one. Who else? The Murder Hawk? Really? And like I said, Kyle Fletcher, he's a TNA champion right now. So, pin in it. Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. Now, Mark Briscoe still has a beef with MJF. Put a pin in it. Let's get him to go after the TNT title. Once again, Kyle Fletcher, he needs contenders that is going to validate his run. None better than Mark Briscoe. None more than Mark Briscoe. I would bring back Orange Cassidy. We ain't seen Orange Cassidy in God knows how long. Bring him back. He go for it. Kyle Fletcher should be champion by this time next year. Actuality, I dare say, by the time Kyle Fletcher goes for the title, it will be against Will Ospreay. Now, of course, we got Copeland and FTR and Cage. We got that being built up. I like the build so far. I'm curious to see once CNC wins, because now they call themselves CNC. I like that. Is this how much they're going to continue this feud? If not, is this going to flow into the world title? Because we still don't know who's going to challenge Brodito. Now, we could go Don Callis with Rapagi Vice, but Rapagi Vice ain't won shit. They're setting up Scorpio Sky's crew to chase the Ring of Honor 6-man tags and the feud with Shane Taylor. So, Speedball, they haven't won a tag match, so I don't even see why the hell you even put them in the mix. My thought is, let's get the crew some wins and let the crew be the first one that challenge. Perfect heel group, perfect heel tag team. They smart, they slick. Now, speaking about bread, no water, no meat, we finally get the feud that I've been waiting for. And remember I told y'all, remember Bob said it. None of these other fuckers that do news, but did not Wrestle Talk, not Dave Meltzer, not any of these wrestling pundits. I told you. Put a pin in it. Booking. Love the way that the video of Ricochet and the Gates of Agony connected the dots of why they cost them boys the titles. He brought up when they took the card back and ripped it. This is a tag team that can push the Hurt Syndicate. And two, I'm saying this, Gates of Agony are future tag champs. Bishop Khan's a future AEW World Heavyweight Champion. This feud is going to put them over. Actually, I hope that they actually go over on the Hurt Syndicate and challenge Brodito and become tag champs. I would like to see Ricochet win either the Continental title, or if you really want to go there, the Ring of Honor heavyweight title. Because he's not winning the AEW championship. MJF is getting that. Let's make that clear. MJF, the next time he's facing your boy, he will win the title. MJF is destined for that. I keep telling everybody, the destiny is MJF, the feud MJF, Darby Allin. No, actually, MJF, Bobby Lashley. Because now we got MVP at odds with MJF. Think about the mic, the match. So, in the women's division, well, the Triangle of Madness is becoming the top female heel clique. Tekla, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart, man. Julia Hart she looked damn gorgeous with a bloody nose. But I like what he's doing with the women's division. Okay, now we develop a heel clique. He's slowly, when we getting the women's tag titles? Okay, Tony, I mean, you've been hinting at it. You've been setting this shit up. What the fuck? Also, we start to see now Windsor going after the TBS title. So we're going to have Windsor at some point face off against the CEO. I like that. At some point, the CEO at some point, she got to lose the TBS title and become the AEW champion. Because let's be real. She's winning all these belts, but it don't mean nothing unless she wins the AEW title. And she's destined to win the AEW title. They set it up to where they're going to meet again. Now, who is going to be the next opponent for Toni Storm? Tekla. That's who's going to be the next opponent. Of course, this coming week, there should be a 6-women tag. Where Queen on Collision, Queen Aminata and the Champ and Windsor. Well, not Windsor. Who was it? Who else was in there? Statlander. No, it wasn't Statlander. Yeah, it was. Mina Shirakawa. My bad, Mina Shirakawa. Mina Shirakawa. There should be a 6-woman tag coming up with them. I feel that Tekla will be the one that out of that group that will challenge for the world title. It makes sense. Will Tekla win? No. I keep saying this. Toni Storm will lose the title to Mercedes Moné. If Windsor wins the TBS title, Mercedes Moné will become the AEW champion. Because at some point, Toni Storm got to drop it. Unless Britt Baker come from out of nowhere. Which, once again, where the fuck is she? God damn. Now, also, I forgot, we have Wardlow this year. Now, will Wardlow be the guy that would challenge Paige for the title? Me personally, like I said before, Wardlow What would we do with Wardlow? Good question. Because would you want to throw Wardlow into the title hunt? And he hasn't even had a match yet. Because his natural beef would be Shane Strickland. So Kenny Omega. You got Kota Ibushi. So well, I'm curious to see where that's going to be. And of course, we have our Death Riders. Darby Allin and Claudio Castillo. Wow. That was a hell of a fine match. Now, at some point, we're going to have Darby versus Moxley. Because it apparently the feud is between them, Speedball, and whatever. And add to it, Gabe Kidd done jumped into it. Now, apparently this is what I'm seeing. He's going to have to beat people to get to Moxley. So Gabe Kidd is the next match. I'm curious to see what type of match they're going to have. Because Kidd is crazy as fucking, we already know about Darby. And then I even see that now Yuta, they got him in a feud with the returning Hook. So slowly we starting to see that each of the Death Riders are now having feuds. We still waiting for Pac to return from injury. And two, what the fuck y'all gonna do with Marina Shafir? I'm just saying, I'm like, y'all ain't got her going. It actually, why don't she be the one that go after Tony Storm for the title? All you got to do is just do one part where Mox comes and say, you know something, Monsieur, you know something, Mina? It's time for you to get gold. It's time for you to end the time of Timeless Stone, Tony Storm. I'm right there. We can get goddamn Tony Storm and whomever and whomever in a mixed tag. Yeah, because Maria Shafir, I get that she beat dudes up, but are you missing the opportunity to have her in the women's division and being a player? Because you're not going to have her go after the CBS title. You haven't had her go for the Ring of Honor title. So my question is, why have you got her in the mix for the world title? That ties into everything that the Death Riders are. It ties into what the whole purpose of why Moxley put the world title in the goddamn suitcase. So wouldn't Marina Shafir be the equivalent to the women's division? I'm just saying. So, oh boy. And also we saw the cracks within the, well, I don't know what they call themselves now. They used to be the patriarchy. Where Kill Switch, the Mama Wayne is siding with Kill Switch over Kip. Keep watching that. So, and that's all I remember from goddamn AEW. I know that's a fucking lie. So, I think All In is the next thing that's coming up. So we're gonna start probably getting matches put together towards that. And AEW to me, people are acting like AEW is dead in the water. They're not doing great or what have you. I keep telling everybody this. AEW got people to pay to watch their big shows. Y'all do not understand the importance of that. Y'all don't. For any of these pundits that don't see the importance of that, why the fuck you think WWE is making it a point to do the kind of programming? Why you think they put WrestlePalooza against All In? They're trying to get AEW to quit the pay-per-view model. And when WB put the discount to that bitch, it's going to make more motherfuckers buy it. Because as much as y'all talk shit about the TV ratings, y'all might not watch the TV as much, but y'all damn sure go buy the pay-per-view. And we're not even talking max numbers. Because you want to know why I can talk max numbers? I watch AEW on both Prime and Max. So they are getting 1 million views combined. But y'all so stuck on the TV ratings. I mean, man, a lot of these motherfuckers done cut the cord, dog. AEW is good. Good. So, I'm trying to think what else I need to talk about. I think, let's see here, World Collide supposed to be coming up. Let me see it, cancel. Let's see, World Collide. When did that supposed to take place? Yeah, we have another Worlds Collide event coming up September 12th. So, have they announced matches for this one? Have they announced? No, I don't think they have announced any matches yet. Let me see. What matches have they announced? Okay, the only match they have announced for the Worlds Collide so far is the AEW Mega Champion on Campion with Dominic Mysterio versus El Hijo del Vikingo. Okay, here's the question. Will we see Dominic Mysterio win the title? Yeah. One, to legitimize him to the AAA fan base. Two, at some point, Dominic is going to be a huge star with WWE, and it wouldn't surprise me even be a world champion at some point. And him becoming a mega champion is going to help that. Also, they need him to push AAA down there to add that WWE touch to it. You feel what I'm saying? You know, period. It wouldn't even surprise me that him and Rey Mysterio, once Rey Mysterio gets healthy enough, that's if he even continues to wrestle, have a match for the Mega Champion on AAA, on Triple Mania. So, because the only reason why I sit here and say he's winning the title, it's no fucking way in hell you can have this man wrestle twice. He was in a 4-way, had the match won. Now he gets a one-on-one match. He's Intercontinental Champion. Yeah. So I'm done. I think I gave you enough pro wrestling smoke for this week. So like I said, people, please, if they're on YouTube, go check out Ashe 11. That's right. Please check out Ashe 11. All Black Pro Wrestling. I can't say no more. You feel me? Also, at the same token, please check out my other stuff. That's right, people. Check out the Smokers Lounge, STO the Smokers Lounge. I drop episodes on Tuesdays, twice a week, twice a month on Mondays, you know what I'm saying? And bonus smoke Fridays. You feel me? Where I interview somebody from the porn industry. And my Thursday show, which is just me, where, you know, I talk about the world. You know what I'm saying? Also, I got 2 places where you can also subscribe and get extra content. First off, on Spotify, my Spotify members, I have Had to Smoke on it, where I give my unapologetic, unpopular commentary, rants, and opinions on a certain topic that is dear to me. Then I also have my other podcast for where the men give you that real smoke about the porn industry. Because you have all these podcasts, they talk to women, but you'll never see none talk to men. I'm talking about Savage Smoke. That's right, people. I got the top guys that come through, and we really chop it up about the industry, you feel me? And my other way for you to get wonderful subscription-based content, the place where the conversation gets saucier, the tits pop out, dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe. I'm talking about none other than the Premium Smoke Room on Loyal Fans. Please subscribe there. You get 4 wonderful podcasts plus the VIP Smoke Room, which I even open up live on X from time to time. And I also got a video store, so you know you can see my work as I give ladies to work. You feel me? Please call me Big Country. So whether it's you had to smoke on it, you looking for some Savage Smoke, or you want some real good premium smoke, please just subscribe to the smoke. Please subscribe to my subscription base to my Smoke This Over podcast network. Now, with that being said, I'll be back next week with hopefully a review, if everything goes right, of Ashe, what's going on in WWE with the fallout of everything, and will we have AJ Lee? And also, no telling what else I might decide I want to discuss when it comes to pro wrestling to give you that smoke. So, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over.
Don't go to bed with no price on your head. No.
Yeah. Bullshit. You.
Don't do the crime.
Born rap star.
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Pain.
Live on the stick, back on my shit. Now I'm beating dick to a porn thing. Back on my rap shit, no rap shit. Can't say shit. Just trying to be hood, but not dead in dick. Your boys can't watch from the sideline. Cause I get mine like a rip tide. Don't get carried by the rock side. As I try to get my broke days like apartheid. South Africa. Top spot, I'm coming after your laughter. For the boys who thought it was safe after I left the game. Now I'm back at the game. Ain't a damn thing changed. Still the same. The only thing that changed, I got some gray in my veins. I'm still the champ. I'm still the shit. It's all just the shit. Not even worth a comment.
Don't go to bed with no price on your head. No. Don't do the
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Pain.
Yeah.